In this text, we have Moses that is going and begin to write the do's and the don'ts. We are in the Mosaic law, and these laws then do not apply to us now in this particular text. But what got me was that when this man had a brother that died, and it was the custom, it was the duty, that if that person dies, if my brother died and don't have a child, I would take his wife and raise up a child in my brother's name. Yeah, you know a name is very important. Y'all may not know that. A name is very important, and it was very important back then in the Old Testament that you would have a man-child, if you would, to carry on the name of the family. Y'all do know there is another name that is given, his name is Jesus. No other name can a man be saved. That's where y'all supposed to clap. This name, I'm talking about Jesus. So it's very important about names, but in the text, what got me was that it was a situation going on. The brother had died, the funeral had went on, and now here's this widow goes to the brother saying that you know what you're supposed to do. But I don't know why. I don't know why. He said, nah, we ain't having that. I don't know if she was cross-eyed. I don't know. I don't know what the situation was, mother. All I know is that he said, I ain't gonna do that. And she began to try to compel him to do what he was supposed to do. But the Bible said that he stood to it and said, no, I'm not doing that. I don't want you like that. I thought somebody threw something. So here it is that he's there. And so what she did, she went to the elders. And when she got to the elders, she said, listen, my husband is dead. But he has a brother. I have no children. And it's in the Mosaic law that he should take me as his wife and raise up a child in his brother's name. But when I went to talk to him, he told me no. Now we're going to keep it here. So she said, now what do I do now? And I hear the elder say, bring him to me. Let me talk to him. And as they got there, amen, and the elders begin to say, now you know what you're supposed to do. I don't know why you acting funny like you don't know. There's some church folks sometimes. You acting like you don't know where you're supposed to be. You act like you don't know what time to start. You act like you don't know what the ushers y'all ain't gonna pray with me. You better get on your post and do. Listen here, listen, y'all get there. Here it is in the text that they was talking to him and trying to convince him that you know what you need to do. Why don't you just take her and raise a child up in your brother's name? But the Bible said that he stood his ground. It said, no, I'm not going to do it, period. Now watch this. This is what gets funny. Because now she shows up with him. She is not like the woman at the well. The one, she was rightfully supposed to be the wife. She wanted a child to raise up in her late husband's name. She wanted to carry on the name of her family. This was not a plaything to her. This was a serious moment. And listen, she got upset. Because she said, look, the scripture says that she showed up while he was talking to the elders. And this is what she did. She went to him and asked him again, what you gonna do? He said, I ain't having it. I done said it once. I done said it twice. I don't know what you want me to say, but I am not getting ready to take you as my wife. So the Bible said that she spit. Now you can do a lot of things, but don't you spit in my face. You can talk about me, talk about my mama, but you spit in my face. There's going to be some moving of some. Okay. I'm staying here. But not only did she spit in his face, But she knelt down and loosed his shoe from off his feet. Now watch this. This is the catch in the text. That everywhere he went, he was known for the man with the loose shoe. Watch this. Ain't it amazing how when God delivers you and you come from past, the only thing they remember is what you used to. Okay, I'm getting ready to say something. I'm getting ready to say that. But everywhere he went, I mean, go to the grocery store, there he is, the man with the loose shoe. I mean, go to the doctor, there he is, the man with the loose shoe. I mean, go to the ball game, there he is, the man with the loose shoe. The problem is that he was known not so much for the loose shoe, but what it meant, what it represented, that he would not do the duty. So I walked around the house. My house or somebody else's house, but I walked around. And Pastor, what got me, I said, what if we were known by the shoes we wore? Well, I found some house shoes. We got some house shoes, Christian. Y'all ain't gonna pray with me. These are the ones that can find every excuse. I'm talking about the house shoe Christian. Every excuse why they can't come to the church. These are the house shoe Christians. You gotta watch them now. Because these are the ones that say, I ain't got nothing to wear. But you went to the club. Well, okay, wait a minute. You know what I'm saying. You don't got nothing to wear, but when you went to the doctor's office, the grocery store, Dollar General store, and you went in there. So as long as you covered up. Thought somebody threw something. But the Bible declares around Luke chapter 14, it talks about a great supper. And they begin to tell them, the king said, go out and tell them to come. The table, if you don't mind, is spread. And the Bible said, one after the other, they begin to make what? Excuses. One of them, watch this, one of them said, I bought a piece of ground and I need to go check it out. Now, that look at your neighbor and say, that was a lie. Because why would you buy some ground and you ain't seen it yet? Y'all ain't gonna pray with me. Then the other said, I bought some yoke of oxen and I got to go prove them. Look at your neighbor and say, that was a lie. Why gonna buy something that you ain't proved already? Then the other one said, well, I got married. I got a wife. Well, that might be true, y'all. Y'all get that when you get home. But that should not be an excuse. The Bible said, forsake not the assembly of one. Come on. And another. But we got a whole lot of excuses. And that's the house shoe Christian. But then I looked around and I seen a flip-flop. Now, listen here. We got some flip-flop Christians. Oh, yeah. These are the ones that flop from church to church. Watch this. Trying to find a choir that don't never get a bad note. Trying to find an usher that never frown. Trying to find a pastor that never sins. Just flopping from church. Just flopping from church to church. But the Bible says that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Y'all do know him. No, don't look at me. Look at me. They just flopping. You will never find a perfect church. You ain't gonna do it. But as long as when trouble starts, that the pastor, amen, use the word to correct the trouble, God will keep on moving. It's when you see trouble and you don't do nothing about it. Can I just be honest in this place? There's a difference between swelling and growing. Now y'all better listen to me. This is Facebookable right here. See, swelling got a whole lot of infection in it. I'll get it in a minute. It may look big, but you got all kind of hell. And then when you're growing, it may not seem like a lot of number, but it's a whole lot of power. Look at your neighbor and say, there's some power in this church. I don't care what you say, there's some power. There's some Holy Ghost power in this church. And if you come here and you leave the same way you came, you just full of some hell and you didn't come for the right reason. Can I be myself? I'm sorry. Come in here rolling your eyes. So what? Don't want to sit here cause so-and-so said, for what? If you got an aunt with them, fix it. Let me get about 17 minutes. I almost started. Let me get out of here now. Lord have mercy. Let me look here. Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. I don't know if I should pull these out or not. When I was growing up, Mama wasn't able to buy me name brand shoes. We used to call them buddies. But what I would do, y'all, let me y'all. What I would do, I would get a magic mark. Because Mama couldn't buy me Nikes. Come on. So what I would do, I would take those buddies. We're just going to call them imitation Christians. And I got so good at it. I would have checked. And you know, Mama came in the room while I was designing my shoe. No damn. And she said, boy, what are you? I just bought those shoes. But when she looked at my design and seen the check that I put on it, she just looked at me and said, boy, just do it. But we have imitation Christians. The Bible says they have the form of godliness, but denying the power thereof. Baby, you can come in here with your hair did, your nails done. You may look good on the outside, but if you ain't got no Holy Ghost, yes, you can come in here, young men, amen, dressed, amen, to kill with your Stacey Adams and all of that. If you ain't got no Holy Ghost, then it don't mean nothing, because looking good don't pay the bill. I almost thought I had a blues song right there. Better quit playing church, trying to come in and see who dressed the best. Baby, sometimes all I got is some jeans and a t-shirt. Amen. And if that's all I got, accept me as I am. And if you really got a problem with it, let's go to the mall and you can buy me. I thought somebody threw something. Let me get out of here. 17 minutes. And you know, I was. Have y'all ever had those shoes that got so old that a hole got in the bottom of them? Now we got to tell the truth. You know, my mama had a remedy for that. Mama would get that shoe and get some cardboard and trace that shoe and cut that out and then stick it down in the bottom of the